Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Reata Horsemanship. I'm Luke Brown, and I'm very excited to be with you here today on Motivational Monday. What a beautiful day. What a great weekend I had. Got a lot of relaxation in, some family time, went out with some friends. Stacy and I, we had on Saturday, we had our Reata Gals ride. So we went out to the Salt River, and everybody that went last year up to the Colorado Rockies to ride and camp up there, they were all on that ride on Saturday, including a new rider, and that was my daughter who's 9, Clairlyn, so she got to ride with us, and that was just so much fun. We rode for about 4.5, almost 5 hours out there. We crossed the river. It got pretty deep. Everybody just had great experiences out there, and I particularly enjoyed it very much. And so I had a great weekend. And the horse that I'm riding right now, this is Hades. Hades is the middle-aged quarter horse that came to me for some sensitivity training. He's just a real dull horse. He has very little motivation to try hard. And so he's been, in that way, he's been very challenging. He's been one of the most challenging horses I've had as far as getting a horse to try hard for me. And that's been a challenge for me with him. But he's getting much lighter. He's getting much better and much more responsive. I can lope. I can change leads. I can lope nice and easily. I can do just about everything that I like to do with any other horse. Sometimes on the ground, he's a little dull to begin with. If I start a lunge and he doesn't want to move quickly into a lope, that's about as sticky as he gets. And sometimes backing him up. I back up using 4 different methods with my horses, and sometimes he gets a little bit dull, especially with the tapping method. Now remember, if you're interested in those kind of methods and the methods that I use at Reata Horsemanship to help these horses become safer, calmer, more responsive, less reactive, and better partners for each of their owners, make sure you go to reatahorsemanship.com and check out our membership. I've got hundreds of videos in our membership. Not only do we have the videos, we have training videos, we have a virtual clinic in our membership. We do offer that virtual clinic as sold separately as well. But if you just join the membership, you can have that virtual clinic while you're a member inside our membership. And so there's a lot of things in there, a lot of groundwork exercises and a lot of riding exercises that will help you, and problem solving exercises that you can do to help you become a better rider and a better handler on the ground with your horse, and a better partner for your horse, and a better leader for your horse. So make sure to go to reatahorsemanship.com and check those out. And we're offering 3 different clinics this fall. So if you're interested in doing a clinic and improving your horsemanship, making a transformation of your horsemanship, I can guarantee you in 2 or 3 days of our clinics, you can transform your relationship with your horse. Really, it's about mindset. It's about creating the mental capacity and physical capacity as we work through these clinics to handle your horses and to handle whatever problems your horses are going to come up with, because problems always surface, whether it be in our own life, in our personal life, or with our horses. There are problems that surface, whether a horse gets reactive or dull or starts wanting to buck, or whatever problem might come up. We have problems with our horses. And so those clinics, those Reata Horsemanship clinics, are specifically tailored to help you handle those problems, to give you exercises that are going to help you move your horse's feet and overcome all of the issues that your horse is going to come across in your lifetime with them. And that's going to improve your safety and improve your horsemanship. And today for Motivational Monday, I wanted to talk a little more about David Goggins, and I'm towards the end of his book. So his book, and it's a book / podcast / commentary called Can't Hurt Me. It's like 13 hours long, so it's taken me a couple weeks to get through it. And he's talking about failure and how important it is to fail as we move forward. And as we fail, the only reason we fail, let me say it this way, the only reason we fail is because we're trying. And if we're not trying, then yeah, we can avoid failure. We can certainly avoid failure in our life if we don't try. But that's failure we're avoiding the good failure. There's good failure and there's bad failure, right? The good failure is failure when you're trying to do something and you're not getting it done, but you're giving it all your effort. You're giving it as much as you can, and you're failing. That's what I call failing forward. The other type of failure is failure when you are not trying. So if I don't try, let's say I have a goal to be a really good horseman and have a great relationship with my horse, but I don't go out and I don't put forth the effort, put forth the time with my horse, with myself and with my horse to really improve my skills so I can improve my leadership and improve our relationship. If I don't do that, That is failure on a negative side. I am failing because I'm not trying. When you're failing to do something because you're not trying, that's the bad kind of failure. So we want to avoid that failure, that kind of failure, by trying, by putting forth effort. And when we put forth effort and we take action. Taking action is so important. If we take action and we fail, but we keep taking action, we keep trying to find a way to get it done and keep taking action, then eventually we're going to achieve what we're trying to achieve. If we stop taking action, we're gonna fail in the other way, and that's the type of failure I want us all to avoid. So remember, there's something called affirmations. Affirmations are something that you say to yourself about who you are, how you are, what you do, that kind of about your character, and about what it could be anything as far as what you look like, how you act, how you what you believe. So an affirmation could be, I am handsome, for example. I could affirm every morning, look in the mirror and say, I am handsome. I can affirm every morning looking in the mirror, or just in my own mind's eye, I can affirm inside of me, say, or I can say it out loud too. I can say, I am a hard worker. Okay, that's an affirmation. I'm a hard worker. I am. But if I don't follow that affirmation up with action, then that affirmation is simply a lie. And let me say that again. This is what I came up with this morning. Affirmations without action are lies. Let's say that again. Affirmations without actions are lies. So if you lie to yourself, if you say you are something that you are not, it's only a lie if you don't try to achieve what you're saying you are. So affirmations can be used as a futuristic term to describe yourself. So you affirm that you are a certain way, even though you may not be that way. And I'm not 100% in line with having affirmations that I say every day as far as what I'm not. I like to affirm what I am and what I want to be, but I don't think affirming what you're not, but what you want to be, is necessarily a bad thing. So you can affirm that you are something. I am a great horseman, for example. Let's say that I want to be the greatest horseman in the world. Okay, I can affirm that. I'm the greatest horseman in the world. I'm the greatest horseman in the world. I am the greatest horseman in the world. And I can say that every morning to myself. I can say it to myself throughout the day. But if I don't follow that up with lots of action, with hundreds and thousands of hours of work, of hard work at learning horsemanship, learning from others live, like taking live lessons, taking clinics, watching online videos, and then practicing and studying and practicing. If I don't put forth every effort possible to achieve that status of the greatest horseman in the world, then that affirmation is simply a lie. If I wake up and I say, I am the greatest horseman in the world, but then I go throughout my day and I do not work on my horsemanship, then I am simply lying to myself. So just remember that. Affirmations are wonderful. Affirmations are incredible. They can help us, they can help create our mindset for what we want to be. And eventually, if we think something and then we act on it, we will become that thing that we're thinking about, that affirmation. So if you affirm something, make sure you follow that affirmation up with action. So that's what I want to talk about today for Motivational Monday. Affirm something you want to achieve, something you want to become, some way you want to be, some relationship you want to have. Affirm that, and then go out and take action. Make sure that affirmation is followed by action there, and that will ultimately mean that you're not lying to yourself. Those are real affirmations, and you will create what you're affirming to yourself every morning when you look at the mirror, or you just say it to yourself in your own mind's eye. Let's affirm and follow it up with action this week. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Until next time, be thankful, live with purpose, live with passion, and as always, stay safe in the saddle.